Lost Media.
Welcome back to TDOC. I'm your host, Mr. Wowzer. And we're almost done with the second season, okay?
Hey.
I'm going to miss doing this. I really am. I'm going to miss doing this, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with my co-host, KGB, and Vin by Moyo. What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Easy.
Okay.
Look, I know it feels good.
I know, it feels different. From one seat to the next.
Literally.
But still sitting
said.
here.
Easy, killer.
Yeah.
Easy. Well, we're doing the TDOC spotlight on the incredible company, Wowzer Technologies. Now, this individual I'm interviewing, also on the TDOC spotlight, powered by Lost Media and Canacraft, has been dedicating so much effort, time, and contributed a lot of sales to help make Wowzer Technology what it is today. She is the director of sales of Wowzer Technology. Who I'm talking about? You'll find out.
Wowzer. I'm on go. Yeah, it's about that. I'm with special guests and we. You know, right after that is by. Oh, God. Hey, you know that it's about that. It's time for our special guest.
And welcome back. My special guest who I was telling you about, Brittany Cornwell. Welcome to the show. Hey, how's it out there in Washington?
Things are good up here. It's hot. It's like 95 degrees outside. So
Sheesh.
it's a warm one. We've been cooking all summer.
Golly. Well, let's get to the meat of this, right? So how was life growing up in Spokane, Washington? Is the air quality?
Well, I'm actually an implant to Spokane. I've been here since 2012, but I'm a PNW girl for life. I was pretty much raised in Yakima, Central Washington, most of my life, and then moved to Ellensburg, which is also Central Washington. Yakima is an amazing city that we have in Washington. It's, I think, like the third or fourth biggest city that we have here, and kind of a melting pot. And then Ellensburg is a lot smaller, more rural, agricultural, blue-collar type of community. And then Spokane, where I've spent, the majority of my adult life, is amazing. It's kind of a small city, big town type of feel. Nature all around us. You can drive, 20 minutes in any direction and be out of the city. And it's a pretty tight-knit community of people. And I absolutely adore it. I love Spokane.
What's the population?
Oh, gosh. I think we're at I want to say 300,000 or 400,000. I want to say 400,000, but don't quote me on that. But it's small, but
big.
I guess big enough to feel like a city, especially coming to a place like Ellensburg. That's a very small community. So the big city like Seattle, I could never do. So I landed here and I love it here. That's
incredible. Seattle is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Seattle is beautiful. And when people say Washington, I think they automatically assume Seattle, like the rainy.
I do too, literally.
Yeah.
It's not like that here. We get all four seasons. It's really like forest, type of landscape here. It's gorgeous. So it's just a lot different than Seattle.
What's the air like? How is the air? You know how like certain places in the South, the air is real thick, and is it like that in Washington?
It is not. Even in Seattle rains so much, so it always smells like that rain smell. And then Eastern Washington is very like open and fresh, and it doesn't have that like kind of heaviness or harsh type of smell. I think it smells great up here. It's very.
She said it smells like home.
Yeah, it smells like home. Pacific Northwest.
So could you walk us through the public perception of cannabis for you growing up?
Yeah, so I'm going to start with Ellensburg because I moved there my freshman year of high school. About the time that I started getting involved in, smoking weed. And so...
we do not promote use using cannabis on this show for compliance. Go ahead. Yes.
Well, I just think that it was, obviously pretty heavily stigmatized still at that time. I would say a lot of even the people that I know that were, using and consuming cannabis at that time were kind of using it secretly or, only in trusted spaces. It wasn't something that was talked about a whole lot. My parents smoked pot, so it was, not as, I guess, as judged in my house growing up. My stepdad even had like a little secret grow in his attic. So
that's the best thing to find out.
For me, he was not happy about it. He was the locks on everything.
He was popular in high school.
But I think that, growing up in that type of environment is a lot different than a lot of other people's stories with cannabis. And so for me, I feel really lucky that it wasn't, something that was completely just demonized when I was growing up. And I was involved, I've been consuming cannabis for a very long time. And so it's just kind of always been a part of my life. And I think taking that when I moved to Spokane, I got really involved in the music scene and the nightlife here. And I just found that, I moved here in 2012 and in 2014 is legalization. So not long after that, it just became a much more simple conversation to have. And now it's everywhere. So
literally,
I'm still involved in the music scene, and it's very, such a big part of that culture as well. So it's been really exciting to see it kind of evolve with legalization.
And before KGB segues to her question, I'm glad you brought that up for Washington. Shout out Washington. They have a big music scene out there. And I mean, it only makes sense naturally if you understand grunge, right? Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and things like, shout out to Lane Staley. I'm a huge Lane Staley fan. But yeah, there's a big culture of music there. But it's only tapped in when you go there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And then you find out. Yeah, literally, like, incredible artists too. Hip hop, all that.
Yeah, the underground music scene here, and especially in Seattle, is, it's unmatched. I've spent a lot of time in other cities, and it's so special. Washington really does have something really special.
They support each other like crazy out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Big time community.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, music is part of your inspiration to join the cannabis industry. Can you tell us a little bit more about that decision to start getting more involved with cannabis, especially, as it relates professionally?
Yes. So I would say, I have worked in different, I trimmed for some of my friends back in the day. Even as recently as like 6 years ago, I did some trim work, things like that. Like I've always been kind of like had my like toes in the water type of thing. I made the full switch professionally to cannabis in 2021. I had just come off of a 10-year career working with children with developmental disabilities as a program director for residential services. Wow. COVID literally turned that program inside out just because of staffing issues and all of that. And so I was stressed out really bad. And so I left that job, started to go back to school for my bachelor's degree. And I just needed something that aligned more with, being calm and having, being able to clock out at the end of the day, and something that I was familiar with that didn't have a huge learning curve. And, so I think when I saw the ad for Wowzer, it just kind of made sense to at least apply and see, they had an office manager position open. And so I applied, and I think that that's really when things took the next step for me professionally within the industry.
Incredible. So Wowzer, like, what ultimately inspired your decision to work there or start there? Was it the position?
I would just say, again, working through like coming off of a really emotionally challenging job that I had, being in school. I'm a mom as well. I have 2 teenage daughters. I just really needed and wanted something that aligned more with, again, I'm going to say like calmness, And so when I applied for the job as the office manager, it was Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, something that I needed. I was also bartending at the time. I wanted to get out of the nightlife stuff. So when I was hired here originally as the office manager, they learned that I never shut up. I like to talk, and I like to talk to people. And so they, asked if I wanted to get involved in sales. And so I did sales under our previous director for about 1.5 years or so, and then was promoted to director last September. So
congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
I know, really exciting. And I think that it just has continued to make sense for my life and support my life. And It's been a really fun journey learning the ins and outs of being in the legal industry versus, having some ties to the industry before. So, that's how I got here.
I think it's incredible. Like in this industry, like we grow so, you know what I'm talking about? Fast. Every other one I had to work very, very, very hard.
So true.
Very hard. You still wouldn't even, but here it was, that's where you,
rise on top.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to be good at this. You need to go.
Wish that was more normalized,
I know, literally.
Right.
Literally.
So can you tell us the importance of your role specifically within the cannabis industry and with Wowzer, with what you can share publicly?
You're incredible.
Yeah. So my role as the director of sales, we've been around since 2014. Wowzer has. We started in Seattle, and I made it my mission to make Wowzer become more of a household name. And I think just helping with brand recognition and getting into regions that we, that are untapped for us, that don't and haven't had that access to our technology, has been really important to get consumers, our products, because we feel that they're the best. And so I think that has been a big mission of mine, is just really our expansion. And then I would just say also, like, cannabis is such a personal, it's just very personal to each type of person in a different type of way, whether it's medicinally, whether it's for fun, whether it's for creativity. And I really want to make sure that, the people who need cannabis and want to use cannabis for those reasons have the best tools to deliver their product to them, which is our Never Burn technology. So that's kind of been my mission in becoming the director of sales for Wowzer is that. And then also we've been kind of leading the charge on some recycling programs for vaporizers. As you know, it's pretty unsustainable to just continue to, produce all of these lithium ion batteries that aren't being thrown away properly. And so we have Wowzer Earth. And so that's been another big focus for myself and Wowzer, is how do we, create a more sustainable program for mass producing these type of devices.
Nice.
Wowzer is one of the best pens you guys will ever use. It doesn't clog. It adjusts the temperature each time you hit it, so it keeps the terpenes. It's the best pen that I've ever used in my life.
Need that.
I know.
Yeah, you do.
I religiously use it every night.
Hey,
Really? I'm a pen user personally, and like finding good ones, it's hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard, and they're not all created equal. So
right,
they are definitely not. Yeah, we have a pretty premium product. We have a patent on the technology, so we call it Never Burn. But it reads the resistance of your cartridge. It'll set the appropriate voltage for you, and then taper down as you draw. So you're not burning your wick. Yeah, so you're not burning your wick, keeping your terps intact, getting smooth hits every time.
It's too. Really fantastic. It hits hard.
I gotta try one of these.
You don't know, really actually.
Yeah.
Like, look, I've been using the pen since she gave it to me, right? So this is about like 3-4 months ago. It's still that same golden color.
That never happened.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
If it starts to get
after
real
this,
dark,
just give me your info. I'll send you a couple.
No, actually,
killer.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Right.
I will do it.
Don't play with my products now.
I love that. So it sounds like you mentioned sustainability efforts as, one of the contributions that you're excited to have taken part in. Can you tell us any more about other contributions with Wowzer?
They're on the road today.
Yeah, I would say getting some big national partnerships. We've been in Washington for a long time, so a lot of the Washington shops carry our product, and we have a pretty reputable name around the Pacific Northwest because we've been up here for so long. And I would say it within the same regard as expansion, really working on getting us into some of the bigger MSO type partnerships, just because of the ability to reach more consumers. Right. And so I've done a pretty good job of being loud and noisy on LinkedIn. And so it's been beneficial for me and for Wowzer because I've landed a few accounts that were really difficult for us to get previously. But again, because of, I think, the brand recognition being, LinkedIn's like the spot for cannabis.
That's great.
So I would say that that's been a big contribution for my position with Wowzer is just really getting to, get into business with some of the companies that we haven't really been able to reach before. And it's really exciting because those bigger companies, while I think a lot of people have their opinions on some of those, businesses, right, it really does mean that we can get our product into the hands of more customers. And that's what our goal is, that we want to Woowzerize the United States, right? Like we want everybody to use our products. And so that is sometimes the bridge to get us there, is through working with, these larger MSOs that have so many locations. And so I'm really actually proud of that part of the business that I've helped develop, is creating some good brand partnerships for us.
Yeah, because you was there from the start, pretty much, essentially.
I've been here for 4 years. So I've been in Spokane since they relocated, since the very beginning. So I'm very proud of that. Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
Now, my last question for you. And we got some more stuff for you to do. We got a game show. We got some extra stuff.
Love it.
What's next for Brittany Cornwell? I know, because you be everywhere. You actually do be involved in the community. You go out into the nightlife still. You're still selling. Like, that, I always been wanting to ask you that, especially because you are expanding in SoCal, California. So, yeah, what's next?
Well, with Wowzer, I guess with me in general is I like to hustle, so I'm everywhere, like you said. I bartend one night a week. I'm very involved in the EDM music scene here in Spokane. I have 2 daughters that I'm raising. They're teenagers, 14 and 16, so you can imagine they keep me extremely busy. Yeah. And then, with Wowzer, we have a patent on quartz cartridges and all-in-ones. The atomizer is quartz versus what the industry standard is ceramic. And I'm looking to blow that up this year. We got some research done at a ISO certified lab that kind of confirmed what we had thought. And so that's really my next venture, I think, with Wowzer, is pushing that part of our business to the next level, while still, sustaining all of the things that I've been doing with the retail side of things as well. But it's a little bit different for me. So it's a learning curve of how to work with producer processors, cultivators. That isn't necessarily a part of the business that I know very well. And so I think it's going to take some figuring out on how I can do that the best way. But I'm grinding. I'm all about Wowzer. I'm all about my kids. I love music. And that's really what I spend most of my time doing. So
pat yourself on the back, man.
Booked in busy. We love to hear it.
And we want to give you your flowers on the TDOC spotlight for all your contributions you made for Wowzer Technology. And I'm a believer. I believe that.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you got my back.
I'm a believer. So thank you again for all your contributions. Now, what we're going to do now, I'm going to explain. We're going to take it to a word from our sponsors. Then we're going to go to the game show. You're joining that, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cannacraft. Their brand. Cannacraft's award-winning brand portfolio is the convergence of industry expertise, cutting-edge technology, and the belief that cannabis has the power to transform lives for the better. California's most robust brand portfolio offers hundreds of cannabis products masterfully crafted by leading cannabis researchers and scientists.
Their products.
Formulated in easy-to-use applications in a variety of doses and cannabinoid profiles, Cannacraft's products are highly customizable to meet their customers' unique needs. Designed with diverse segments of cannabis users in mind, Cannacraft's profiles ensures that whatever the cannabis need may be, Cannacraft has a product to address it. Cannacraft's products good. Don't believe me? Just listen to what Forbes had to say about Cannacraft.
This cannabis facility in Santa Rosa, California is the coolest tour you'll take all year.
Cannacraft has products you can consume in so many ways. So many ways, so many ways. Welcome to the game show. TDOC's yay or nay, 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 yay or nay.
So welcome back to the show, Mr. Wowzer, KGB, Vin by Moyo, my guest, Brittany Cornwell. Now look, This is TDOC, yay or nay. It's a this or that type game, right? So you don't have to explain why, but you could choose between this or that. You could either say both or add an answer or say no. Now I'm going to give you an example. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Let's get into it.
All right, I passed the test. Let's go.
Winning the lottery or finding your soulmate?
Finding my soulmate.
Test the waters or dive in the deep end?
Test the waters. I don't know how to swim.
Ketchup or ranch?
Ranch all day. I'm a ketchup hater.
All right, phone in the bathroom or no phone in the bathroom?
Phone in the bathroom.
Yeah, keep it real. Sauce on the side or sauce on top?
Sauce on the side, always.
Zombies or vampires?
Vampires.
That's the P&W.
That is, yeah. You know it is.
I know.
Okay. Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard, always.
Speeding ticket or parking ticket?
I'm going to say speeding ticket because I've gotten so many damn parking tickets out here at my building. It's like...
That's so real.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Babies dressed as animals or animals dressed as humans?
I'm going to go with the animals.
You don't think babies dressed as animals is cute? You ain't dress your daughters up in them little bumblebees and...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, yeah, babies dressed as animals. Yeah. Like,
Well, thank you again for joining the game. You did great, and you passed with a flawless S for satisfactory. Now we're going to take it to one of my records. I remember this time. Shout out to my guy, 33 Breeze. It's a dedication to him. It's off my new album, My Thou Shall Wow. It's called Breeze in 2K15. Wowzer.
Feeling brand new while I'm smoking on these fruits. Keep my circle small, I don't search for new recruits. I'm on the pursuit for the blues. What I'm saying is if it ain't about a bag, then I'm a fluke. I scale it out before I roll it up. Phone going ham, notifications always blowing up. You can put me up with the greatest, I'll bury them in the pavement. For the money, no waiting, mask up, boy, he's Jason. All up in your dreams like I'm Freddy Krueger. Her, she like my smile, like my wow, she like how I maneuver. Slid it in her gut, got my thumb up in her brown cooler. I know I picked her up, but I sent her packing in a Uber. I done pogo off that porch, no other way to go up, so I went north. Big spliffs, we blaze. On a flight back to Dago, escape from the bay. I done pogo off that porch, no other way to go up, so I went north. Big spliffs, we blaze. On a flight back to Dago, escape from the bay. Hey, shooters got Houdini, since magic tricks, they gon' poof ya. That all gonna stay on top of the box like a roofer. Supersonic gold ring looter. Diving in your girl, yeah, I made her do the Karma Sutra. When Uncle Kenny died, I swear, put that fire in me. Shot a Remy, fenced me from the rim when lost desires tempt me. Big burner in his pocket, I got 2 Jimmys. Turn a soul to an parent, now you know Timmy. Loyalty, royalty in my DNA. I gain cheetah mechanisms when cops come in my way. Come in my way, 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 come in my way. Out of there, I done pogo off that porch, no other way to go up, so I went north. Big spliffs, we blaze. On a flight back to Dago, escape from the bay. I done pogo off that porch, no other way to go up, so I went north. Big spliffs, we blaze. On a flight back to Dago, escape from the bay, 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 from the bay.
Long nights, minus tequila. Got me feeling like Breeze. 2K15, 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 2K15. 33 double G, C4E, CDB. To the death, 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 to the death.
Since we used to the high life. Favorite meal whipped in the kitchen, let's Netflix and get high. You feel me?
Thanks for listening to the Doty Connection. Be sure to follow and subscribe whenever you listen to your podcasts. To read the blog associated with this episode, visit olismedia.com. This episode was produced in studios located in San Diego, California. Lena Alvarez is co-producer. Serving as executive producer and co-founder is JC Polk, and Chad Peace is president and co-founder. OLAS Media is an IVC media company.
OLAS Media.